Hey, and welcome from New Mexico. Today I thought it would be great to share with you my minimalist travel wardrobe that I brought on this 2-week trip that David and Gabriel and I are currently on. We actually started out in Las Vegas for a conference for 3 days, and then we flew out here to New Mexico as our very first time ever even being in this state. And we spent a couple days in Albuquerque and then came out to our brand new 40-acre ranch. It is such a majestic property, and we actually have 7 cabins here on the ranch, and we have so many huge plans for this ranch. We're going to be sharing more about that with you in the future, but let's get into this. I want to share with you why I chose the things that I did so that hopefully it can help you in your travels in the future. Let's get into it. These are the 3 pieces I brought, and first are these amazing orange joggers. These are my new favorites, and I'm going to be posting a video soon about some of the new things that have worked their way into my wardrobe and have just been a huge blessing. I've been wearing them a ton, and these joggers have definitely been one of my most worn items. They're lightweight, they're cotton, but I can also layer under them, and they're just super amazing. So second, I would say these are definitely my most worn jeans by far. These are actually really new. I've had them for about 5 weeks now, and I thrifted them at a local consignment store. They're Lucky brand, and as you can see, they're distressed. I absolutely love distressing. That's just part of my personal style, and I have really come to understand that I love light wash, and this is so helpful because when I'm looking at a darker wash jean, if I understand that my tendency is towards a light wash distressed jean, then I'm not going to be purchasing jeans that I don't need and I don't wear and won't actually fit my lifestyle or my personal style. So these definitely fit the bill, and I've been wearing these a ton out here as well. And then I've got some amazing gently lined, they're like the soft fleece lined black joggers. These are also new, and they're just amazing. I can wear them even when it's a little bit warmer. I've worn these several times out here so far, and we've been out here for a week and a half. These are phenomenal. I brought 2 camisoles. This is a fun little racer back, and then I'm also wearing another camisole that's just straight like a bra strap in the back. And for me as a nursing mom, these are lifesavers. I wear these almost every single day, which is why I brought 2 that are almost identical. So I actually wear these rather than wearing a regular bra, and it is so easy for me to nurse Gabriel anywhere, and I don't have to pull my entire shirt up. I basically have that great base layer, and this is also amazing for warmth. You know, anytime we're out where it's colder and when we go skiing, I'm definitely going to wear this underlayer. So I've got 2 of these, and it's great for me to have 2 because we don't have a lot of access to laundry, especially right out here on the ranch, and so I would have to hand wash it, which would be fine, but it's a little bit easier just to bring 2 so I can swap them out. The next item I brought is this amazing down-filled puffer vest. I actually got this secondhand, and this is amazing for any of you out there who just get chilled and need your core to be warmer. I wear this all the time in Florida, even when it's not very cold outside, because I'm just naturally a cold-natured person. And so out here on this 2-week trip, this has been amazing, and I love it because I don't have to throw an entire coat on, and it really keeps me warm even in some cold temperatures. So this one is absolutely epic, and it is worth its weight in gold. This first sweatshirt is amazing. I actually got this thrifted as well, and I love it for the days that I just feel like I want to wear something lighter color. I obviously do gravitate towards black most often, black denim, gray, coral, as you can see here, but it's super comfortable, and again, it's just lightweight, but it's also something that I can layer under, and this has been amazing. I've worn this multiple times as well. Next, I have two black sweatshirts, and they look similar, but they definitely provide different functions for me. This is just a simple zip up hoodie. This one also is super soft on the inside. It's from Eddie Bauer, and this has just been super amazing everywhere we've gone, and it's a nice light layer, and I can put it around my waist if it's warm, or if I need to layer under or on top. It's great. And actually, this is a great combination with this puffer vest, and it keeps me super, super warm. Next, we have this tried and true. I actually got this amazing long black zip up sweatshirt from my mom, and she actually had bought it secondhand. I have had this for years. I want to say I've had it for over 10 years. And this is by far my most worn piece of everything that I have, simply because it's the oldest and it's the most functional for me. I love this because it's a tunic style, and so I feel super comfortable wearing leggings with this, and it just allows me, also with the zip, to easily nurse Gabriel, and I wear one of the camisoles under it, and this is just super amazing. I have no idea what it's made out of, and it's so old that it doesn't even show who the make is. But this one I will absolutely wear until it falls apart, and then I will be in search for another one because it is just that amazing for me. Next, I brought two button-down shirts, and the one that I'm wearing I have shared before on Instagram. I bought this secondhand on ThreadUp, and I absolutely love it. This is an oversized denim shirt, and it's just super, super comfortable. Again, I love button-ups, I love zip-ups while I'm nursing our son, and this is a great one. And this is literally the flannel that I've been looking for the longest time, and I found it. I thrifted it actually back around Christmas, and this totally just fits my personal style. It fits my color palette. It's made out of cotton. It checks all of the boxes of everything that I'm ever looking for, and it's super warm. It's soft, and so these two button-ups have been really so great for this trip, and they've just been easy. You know, when you're traveling, you don't want to have to think about what you're wearing, and that's the beauty of having a small curated capsule wardrobe with you, is you don't get too overwhelmed, but you have every single thing that you just love. I also brought one black long sleeve t-shirt. This is from Eddie Bauer. I bought this secondhand. It's just a v-neck, super simple, and again, it's a great layering piece, because when you're going to be traveling in different climates, or maybe even a climate where it's warm during the day and it's colder at night, just having layering pieces that are multifunctional are really going to be the key to you not having to bring as much with you on vacation, not having to check 3 bags and 2 carry-ons and 2 backpacks. You really can just keep everything minimal, but you really find that as you curate this travel wardrobe, that you are just able to pick everything that you need. You don't bring anything that you don't, and most often you'll find that you've worn every single thing that you brought with you, which is actually a super amazing feeling. I used to travel all the time, and I always have been a pretty minimal packer, but I found that I just couldn't decide between multiple items, and so I would just bring them all, and then I would find that I was only wearing like 30% of my wardrobe, and here I had brought these bags all across the country or across the world, and you know, I could have left 70% of it at home. And you know, when you're going through airports or when you're on a road trip, whether you have children, you're single, you're married, it is no fun to have to bring a ton of luggage with you. It just gets really old. And so when you get to travel light like that, it gets super addictive, and you get really smart about what you're bringing. This is actually the belt of my Tencel dress that I shared in another video, and I wear this as a belt, but I also really love wearing it as a neck piece. So I wear it as a choker. Sometimes I have a little bow, sometimes I have the knot to the back, so all you can see is the choker, and then sometimes I'll have just a little knot. But this adds that little bit of personal style that I really enjoy, and we actually were so blessed. I got to go to my first Cirque du Soleil show show in Vegas, and I didn't bring anything for a show like that, but I was able to pull from this wardrobe and I added this little piece around my neck, and it just gave that extra little bit of pizzazz that made me feel like I was ready to go see a show of that epic proportion. So this is one. And then also, you see me wearing this all the time. I've had this for over 10 years as well. I love the style. I love the colors, obviously, and I love the pattern. And when this wears out, I will definitely be looking for another one. For accessories, I brought my black fedora hat that I pretty much never leave home without. And I also brought two other hats. I have this yellow hat that I actually got at the conference. I love it. I was actually wearing this out on the ranch when we first came out here. And then I have this secondhand thrifted winter hat, and I love this one because it has a little brim on it, because often, even in the winter, we'll go places where it's sunny, and it just gives me a little bit of sun protection and kind of helps the sun from getting in my eyes. Next, I also brought my striped leg warmers. These have saved the day so many more times than I can even tell you. Again, I get so cold, and having this extra layer is amazing. They're nice and long, and so I can actually bring them all the way up to the top of my knees, and they just give me that extra layer when it's really, really cold out. So these have been super fun, and I wear these with my Harley Davidson boots that I'm going to show you because they give that extra little pop of style as well. They look like just the high socks that you wear with boots, and so they serve a lot of different functions. I've had these for 5 years now, and they've just been super amazing. I also brought this great little zip-up pouch. I keep my bras and underwear and my socks in here, and it just stays really minimal. And I found, even though we're gone for 2 weeks, I've only had to bring 5 pairs of underwear. I brought 2 bras and then 3 pairs of socks. And I knew we were going to have laundry at intermittent stops along this journey, and so I knew that that was going to be enough for me, because worst case scenario, I can always wash my items in the sink and then just hang them up to dry. And it's just easier for me than bringing a whole bunch of undergarments when I can just make these work. So if you can just find a simple little bag with a zip closure, it's really handy to just keep something separated so that you can get ready with ease in the morning. Moving on to shoes, I brought my super dusty but very loved Tevas. These are actually a newer pair. I completely wore my first pair out with just a year of walking and hiking. The tread was completely worn down, and the rubber was just basically gone. And so I got a new pair, but these have already been worn and loved a whole bunch just in the short period of time that I've had them. And I love traveling with Tevas. David and I both have the same ones, and we just wear nice warm socks when it's cold outside, as long as it's not snowing, as long as it's not muddy. And so you can see here that we've gotten a lot of wear on the ranch with these. And the second pair of shoes that I brought are my Harley Davidson second-hand boots. I bought these at Goodwill about 5 or 6 years ago, and these are by far my favorite pair of boots. They're actually steel toe, and they're really warm, they're really comfortable, and they definitely have that edgy vibe that I'm going for. So I wear these all the time, and I decided to bring these on this trip because, again, I was going to be going to multiple different functions, and I actually wore these when I went to see the Cirque du Soleil show, and I wore my leggings and the long black tunic sweatshirt with my little denim choker and my black hat, and it was just a really cute, functional, fun outfit. So I've worn these out on the ranch. They're super dusty, and they're very well loved, and they've just been amazing because I can dress these up and dress these down. You can get away without having to bring much footwear when you choose things that are going to serve multiple purposes for you, and this definitely fits the bill. I'm not into counting the pieces of clothing that I bring with me or that I have in my wardrobe, because I don't ever want you to feel like you have to bring the same amount that I do or have the same amount of clothes in your wardrobe as I do, because we're different people and we have different things going on in our lives. But just to help you, I actually chose 12 pieces here, including what I have on, and I wasn't including my undergarments or socks or shoes. I brought 2 pairs of shoes, 2 hats, and actually got a third from the conference. I also brought just 1 winter coat, 1 pair of gloves, 1 headband that I can wear also with my hat for an extra layer, and then I brought 1 little black turtle for when we go skiing, a simple pair of lightweight snow pants that I could wear as an extra layer and on top when we go skiing. And there it is, my minimalist travel capsule wardrobe. If you like this video, please give it a like, and I would love for you to subscribe to my brand new channel. I'm so excited to be bringing you content every single week. So when you subscribe, make sure you click the little red bell so that you get notified when I upload a new video. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Have an awesome day.